everybody, it's Doreen, and I know I've been away for a while, and that is because I am still having problems with my shoulder, arm, and hands. I've developed arthritis, bursitis, and something called frozen shoulder. So I can't do a lot of crafting, which has been really bumming me down, and I don't know, this frozen shoulder thing is supposed to last 1 to 2 years, so hopefully it won't be that long for me. But anyway, I did decide to do a scrapbooking show. I didn't do the one that came to my city because I just wasn't in the mood after I found out all the things that were going on with my shoulder. I got a little depressed about it because I'm a very crafty person, and the fact that I couldn't do it really was bumming me out. But I did finally decide in August, so here it is, this is September. I did go to another scrapbooking show that was in Schaumburg, Illinois, and I picked up just a few little items. I didn't get a lot because, as I said, once I wanted to start using some of the stuff that I had, number one, and number two, I still can't do any card making the way I want. It's also cut down on my beading and my knitting. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the things that I did get. So one of the things that booths that I went to, it's called Scrapbooking for Less, and I will put a link to all of the things that I bought that does have a website, so you can check it out. This actually is adhesive fabric tape, and I apologize for the glare right off the bat, but this feels so soft. It was like almost like fabric. And at the time they were sold out, the guy said they sold out within 15 minutes of putting it out. So I was able to pay for it, and then they sent it to me in the mail. So I got this color packet, and this color packet, and this color packet. And it actually came as a set, and you got 2 of each. And there's 8 sheets in each pack. So I can't wait to start using this whenever I can start back to my card making. But I did get that. And then I also, let me get this out of the way. They were doing a demo using these photo flip pockets, but what she was demoing them to use them for was for the shaker cards. I haven't done those yet, but I'm gonna put a link to I believe her channel is called Nurse Tara. She does some beautiful things with these shaker cards, and I'm really getting hooked on them. I just haven't had the opportunity to make one. So I actually got this from a company called A to Z Scapbooking. And like I said, I will put a link down in the description bar or box so that you can see what Nurse Tara has been making with these shaker cards. So I didn't want to get a lot because, like I said, I can't do a whole lot right now. And then I stopped at this booth that had, and I apologize for the noise of the paper, I'm pulling everything out of the package. This booth called Krazy Kreations, and I'm going to move this aside so you don't see the glare. But this is really a super microfine glitter paper. Now, what they were doing with this is they were taking these outline stickers, and I hope the camera can pick that up. And you would put that on the glitter paper, and then you would take your Copic markers or any type of markers you have, and then just color in the inside. So basically, this is just the outline of this particular one. And this one doesn't look like it has a name, what it's called on here. But they're vinyl stickers, and they're just outlines. And so I got that one. And they had a lot of these made up on cards. And then I got this one, and actually the name is on here. This one is called Stacked Flowers. So what they did was they had an outline of this one, and they laid it on the glitter paper and then colored that one in, and then laid another one on top, a smaller one, and on the glitter paper, and then colored that in as well. And believe it or not, when it's colored in with your Copic markers or any other markers you want to use, it doesn't bleed. It just makes it look just glittery. And we all know how I like the bling and the glitter. So I went ahead and purchased this because I really fell in love with what they were doing with it. And this one is called Roses. And then this one is called Floral Circle. So I really can't wait to get started with this and put this on some cards whenever I can get back to doing that. And then once I left that book, and it seemed that these vinyl outline stickers were the big hit there. Seemed like everyone had these in their booth. I saw another booth, and I got this at Elizabeth Craft Designs, and this one is called, see, there's no name, just the item number, but they had these ladies on a card, and they used the glitter paper again. I only got the one pack of the glitter paper because I didn't want to buy an abundance and then not use it. And you know how it happens sometimes when you go to a craft fair, you buy all this stuff and then you have it and then you never use it, which has been what I've been doing. So I tried not to buy a lot, but I really fell in love with these outline stickers. So there's that one, and then I have this one right here, and then I have this one, and this one, and then I have another lady or girl. So I picked that up. And then I stopped at this booth, Craft Fancy, because they were using these little tweezers right here to pick up the outline the outline stickers. And I have a tweezer set, but you can never have enough of these. So I just went ahead and picked that up anyway, and decided to use that. And then I stopped at this booth. And I don't know if many of you have probably seen the Misti. I have the smaller one. Skylar talked me into buying this one. And I have been doing a little rubber stamping with it. Not much, but I have used it at least a couple times so far. But they had the mat with the grid already on it. So you can take this and take this pad out in your paper and then just put this in. And then you don't have to worry about having the paper, these two pieces. But if you can, this way you don't have to buy, because I still have what came with my Misti when I bought it, but I won't have to buy additional sheets. And I can't remember, I think she did say you can wipe this off, but I'm not positive, so I'm not going to do it just in case you can't. So I have that to go with my Misti. And then also, they were selling, and this actually came from the same place that I bought the tweezers. I just bought them at two separate times because I went and got the tweezers after I saw her demonstrating the outline stickers. And then I went back and they were doing a demo with the Misti, and they had that pad, and they were also demoing this shammy, and it's basically to clean off your stamps. So you just add water to it and you can clean your stamps off. And when you go to use your stamp again, or you go to wipe your stamp off, you don't have to worry about this, whatever ink you had on here, getting on your stamp when you go to wipe it off. So I grabbed that because I am going to try to start doing some rubber stamping, since I have so many of them, once my shoulder heals. Then, of course, I had to go to the booth called Want to Scrap. I think I've been to their booth every time they've come to a show because, naturally, I needed, what else, everybody, that I use a lot? Of course, I needed to buy some more bling. You can never have enough bling. So, I never had that color before. It's like a navy blue. So, I grabbed that one. And then, of course, I always grab the clear. And these are self-adhesive as well. So, you don't necessarily have to use your glue gun. But I always use my glue gun anyway sometimes, even if they are self-adhesive. Because they have a tendency to fall off. So, I'm going to flip this over. Doesn't matter. You still get that glare. So, and then I grabbed these. And actually, these were all $1. That's why, of course, I had to grab them. And I have that one. And then I decided I needed some pearls. I didn't have any pearls this color. It's sort of like a gray color. And then I grabbed the pink ones. And then I grabbed some multicolor. They're not really pearls. They're, it says rhinestone, and the color is mother of pearl. Let's see if they have the color there. Yep, this one says it's lavender, and this one is actually gunmetal. So, and then I just grabbed some of the long strips of, it's called Eternal Swirl. And that one, and then I didn't have any pearls this color. This is a, it says yellow. And then I grabbed the red rhinestones, some more white pearls, and some pink pearls, and then some black pearls, and then some more of the iridescent rhinestones, and then the mother of pearl rhinestones, or yeah, rhinestones. That's what they're called. So each one of those were $1. So I have that one. And then I stopped at a booth where they were using this glue dot dispenser. They weren't actually selling it. They were doing a make and take, and she was using this. So I asked her where she got it, and she told me what booth that I could get it. So I went ahead and got this. Actually, it was $10, and I really didn't want to pay that, but I really liked this because then you could just set it up and just take your card or whatever, stamp it down like that, and use it. So then I also picked up these 3D foam squares because I needed some black ones. I was completely out of the smaller ones. So I picked up this one, and I was also out of the next size up. So I grabbed those as well. And then I also grabbed this vellum glue stick. This is when you want to bond vellum and you don't want the, because sometimes when you use the tape, you can see the tape anyway, and this is supposed to work really well with vellum, and they actually were doing a demonstration of this, and that's why I picked it up. So we have that, and that came from Be Creative. So I will put a link in the description box so that if anybody's interested in purchasing. And then the last thing that I purchased, okay everybody, so the last thing that I bought, I was in a panic for a minute there because I did buy something else that I really, really needed, but I didn't buy it at the Scrapbooking Expo. I bought it at a quilting expo that I went to, and I forgot that that's where I got it, so I panicked when I couldn't find the bag, thinking that I got this item at the scrapbooking store expo, but I didn't. I got it at the quilting expo. So anyway, the last thing that I bought at the show was I bought some more pop dot tape. Okay, so they're calling it pop dot tape, but basically it's just double-sided foam tape. So they had the small strip, and then a medium strip, and then a large strip. So I always can use some of that, and that was $1 or $1.50. Let's see if I have the receipt and I can check. I think it was $1. It was either $1 or $1.50. I don't remember. And the receipt just adds it up as a total. But I got this at Scrap That. And then I got some little itty bitty micro dot adhesive, and basically it's foam tape too, but it's little tiny dots. I don't think I've ever seen them this small before. So I grabbed a pack of those, and then I grabbed a pack of the square ones. I do have some of the square ones, but I don't think I have any, or I know I don't have any of the little tiny ones. And then they had this jewel border bling, so I grabbed that. And then, since most of my cards are birthday cards, when I do make them, I grabbed another rubber stamp for birthday cards, because I like to use something different than the ones that I've been using. So that is it. Okay, everybody, so the thing that I panicked and thought I had misplaced is, as many of you know, I like to use a lot of beads and jewelets and rhinestones on my cards. And I have gone through about 3 BeJeweler, which is basically the thing that I use to put my jewels or my rhinestones on my cards. And the last one I had has burnt out. So what I was using is the one that Skylar had given me to go with my silhouette machine to put rhinestones and jewels and things like that on. And this one works really good, except it's battery operated, so I go through a lot of batteries using it. So I decided, okay, I got to get another one, and this will be like my backup for when I just need to use something really quick and I don't want to plug it in and so forth. So while I was at the quilting expo, there was someone there that was selling rhinestones and hot fix rhinestones, so that you could use the BeJeweler tool or any type of hot fix tool to put the rhinestones on. So that's right, everybody, I purchased another one. And the reason why I decided to get this one is because it's ergonomic. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I haven't even opened it yet because I haven't made any cards as of yet. But I like the way you can hold this one like this. And it's got the rubber on it so that it doesn't get hot. Because the last one I had, even though it had the rubber on it, it did start to get hot at times. And this one does come with the stand and then the different size tips. So we'll see how long this one lasts. And then you get this little brush, and that's for, you can actually use this tool if you're doing the rhinestones with your silhouette. You just go ahead, and I think that's how it works. You would put them on whatever your design is, and then you just rub them in like so. So I did spend quite a bit on this one, but I've been buying so many that, you know, were inexpensive, and I decided that I'm just going to go ahead and break down and buy an expensive one that I hope will last me longer than the other ones have lasted. But actually, the last one I had, I think it lasted me maybe a year, 2 years, something close to that. And to be honest, when I went to Michael's and Joann's, I couldn't even find one like the one I had. So I'm glad I purchased this one, and you'll be seeing me use this one more. So that's it, everybody. That is my scrapbooking haul. I'm not going to do a quilting haul because I know a lot of people may not be quilters, so it wouldn't probably interest you. So I'm just going to do what I did for the scrapbooking, and hopefully I'll be back in another video within the next couple of weeks or so with a card that I'm going to make. I have to make a card for a very special aunt of mine that's been ill. I wanted to make her a birthday card, so I'm going to go ahead and try it, and hopefully my shoulder will be able to let me finish the card. So thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry if I was rambling on. It's just I've missed you guys so much and I had so much to talk about. So thanks for watching. Bye.